Hey guys, welcome in. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you're tuning in from. And we are potentially, if everything works right, we're live in 3 places. I don't know if that is going to check out. Some things might be scuffed. Maybe my mods can do me a solid and like check if the vertical volume is working, because like I don't know if the audio is right on that one. Oh, the vertical didn't start yet? No, that one I have to actually... Okay, so vertical is going to start now, and then we'll see if everything works there. Guys, welcome in. I hope you're all doing good. We're playing UHCG Generations today, and I got some new resources over here, so we should be fine to get a whole lot done today. Are we going to be carrying torches? Yeah, I think so, but there's some items here that I don't need. We're not going to use extra tools. We're not going to use those. We're not going to use firework rockets. Utils? Maybe. Let's put them on the ground here. That's probably the move. And then I'm going to be a little lost for the beginning of the stream because I've been getting this ready and building a stream background and doing all sorts of things, which we're not playing Minecraft. I wasn't expecting so blonde. I literally got it dyed yesterday, so it's as blonde as you're going to ever see it. All right, we're working. Oh my god, my mouse sense feels off. Wait, is that like... Oh, I probably... I did a lot of version switching. Oh, that feels so much better. Because I tried to toggle my DPI and then it was too much. It was sort of overkill. Nunu Baba, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing good. Tyru, Gravestones, Corner, welcome in. Not Rick Esley made it. Clemens is here. I need regular stone brick, not 11. I need more than 11. 11 won't cut it. 2 stacks. How are you, bro? Dude, I'm doing well. I've been looking forward to the stream because I knew last week that I was gonna go and bring the stream cam back. I don't know. It felt like the right time to do it. So here we are. Hey, dude, thank you for the 36 months. That is 3 years. That is incredible. Wait. I don't have a book. Let me go get that. Is it 28th or 27th today? 29th! Oh my god, time moves fast. Let's make a quick trip to Founderstown. Get ourselves a book. Looney 2, welcome to the stream. Vibe Off, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Wizard, Shadow Assassin, welcome in. Morning for you. Wait, we have a wandering trader in the nether? What do you sell? Like ice? Okay, you're gonna sell ice in the nether. Good luck with that. There's decent demand for ice in the nether. It's pretty useful. Mickey, welcome in. Guys, shout out to Mickey. Because Mickey, a little while ago, sent me like this sword. I don't know if I'm pointing at it because stream delay, but I guess I was somewhere in the vicinity. Mickey gave that to Nina, who was here at a certain point, and gave it to me. I almost pointed at it. It was not bad. I think that sword is incredibly cool. It turned out so well. Mickey, I already sent you a thank you, but now a public thank you. It's incredible. Home cooked. Mickey made it himself. This is not what pictures you have to look good either way. No, thank you. This is not like the pictures I have. Which pictures do I have? Oh, the Baldoony one. No, that's not real. 2901 2026. We're going to put AJ in the book with a red name for 3 years. Dude, thank you so much. We're going to put Noah Townsend in as a bonus name. Will I remove the wig, please? Wig stays on. Wig certified stream. Who is Nina? Me, Nina. Well, one of our moderators. Blonde head is enough for you. You look good in blue hair. Dude, I like the blue hair did not work for me. That one felt weird. Mata, are you dreaming? No, this is real. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. That's a good question. Sarah, welcome. Good morning. This is a whole gathering around the portal now. Zombie pigs, wandering traders, llamas. They've got it all. Nina, what about you? That you delivered that golden sword in the background of the stream that Mickey made. What's that, Lance? Could you repeat? When am I starting vertical? It should be started. I think... Okay. we're learning things here. I think I have to have the tab open, and then now it's actually gonna start. That's probably just a settings issue that needs to be resolved. So we have a vertical stream now. Are we gonna get a double ping? I mean, I will figure it out. I like the idea that the pings go to like places where people want to get them. Okay, wait. I need... What's with the volume on the vertical? Is it good? It's good. Awesome. Thank you. It's exactly the same. Yeah, that's 100% what it should be. But you don't know until you know. Okay, guys, I'm actually gonna like sleep for a second. Very soon, guys, we're gonna be able to like combine the vertical and the horizontal live stream to where you can choose which what am I even typing? Which feed you want. So if you're on your phone, you can watch it in vertical. But you have the same stream chat. That's functionality that YouTube is rolling out right now, but it's in testing phase. So not every channel has it. I currently don't. So we're gonna have to run 2 streams for a couple weeks, supposedly. That's the timeline that they gave for it. I don't think I'm sprinting. Yeah, I'm sprinting now. That's better. Until then, we're gonna have 2 streams live on YouTube at the same time. Sarah, yo, thank you for the 13 months as well. It's not 36 months. Now, well, 13 is pretty respectable. It is 13. Love the blonde wig. It looks great on you. Well, thank you. Sometimes you just gotta say thank you, guys. We're gonna put Sarah in the book, and we're gonna put AV Luke in the book as well. Luke, welcome to the stream. How old am I? I turned 35 in the past year. I'm certified UNC. Olive's welcome in as well. Hopefully that feature won't be like Twitch's streak feature. Testing phase for 3 to 4 years. I literally saw it like on a YouTube page that it was like expected to roll out in weeks. Usually they're pretty on point with those announcements. 78 years old already. No, Rick. Yeah, time flies, dude. It goes so fast. You have no idea. Kind of, I'm not gonna lie, right? That's what I said, though. I even put it on the stream thumbnail when it was my birthday. At a certain point, you just can't deny it. 169 years? Gee, that's young. Well, if you're Margosha, I don't know, like, guys, how, like, what age would you guess from Margosha if you saw the Minecraft movie? It's a bit of a weird one with piglins, right? It's kind of hard to benchmark. Looney, did you know that Hoof thought you were older than me? A year older than me because he met me a few years older. A lot younger. Yeah, I even met Hoof in person, and he told me that his guess was way off. Guys, this is the funniest thing. If you don't know Hoof, he's a streamer on Twitch. Has an incredible survival world, like well into the 20,000 days, I think. But also just sick builder. I met Hoof in person because he's from the Netherlands, and I was like, let's go and grab coffee if you're in the neighborhood. At a certain point we went out, and I met him at the central station in my town, which is like a big station. We had a very specific meeting spot that we agreed on though. So I go there, I showed up before him. At a certain point, I see him showing up, and so I wave at him and I start walking in his direction. And he kind of did that move where he just looked over his shoulder. It was like, who? Me? And then like I kept getting closer, and he kind of like had the same vibe still. And I was like, this is very weird because it's very clear that we met, and like I'm walking towards you, not somebody else over your shoulder. And then like I think this walk started at like, let me say a number. Let's say it was like 30 meters out, and it took until like I was within 5 meters where he started changing his mind, and he was like, this must be Looney. Because, and then I literally went up to him. I said like, why are you looking like this? It's very clear that he's like, dude, I just thought you were gonna have pink hair. So I was like, it can't be the guy. Classic moment. We had a good time though. Love the wig. Well, thank you, Lambs. Thank you for the 39 months as well. Crazy. We're gonna put not Rick in the book as a bonus name. Quick sip of water, guys. So today we're going to be working on the maze, on the labyrinth for the Trial of the Lost in UHCG Generations. And I hope that we're going to get quite far with filling this out. I don't know if I have like enough materials for it. Potentially we do, because I had about half of it last time that we started. Since then, I've done a good bit of mining somewhere. I'm not going to tell you where, because this is a world full of secrets. Daily Nightmare, welcome in. I thought you were like 27. I honestly, like, I get that a lot. It works for me. I'm also like, I don't care too much, because like, we're all, at some point, we're going to grow older, and there's nothing you can really do about it. So you might as well just embrace it, no matter which way it goes. I'm kind of stoked that so far my hair is holding up pretty well. I also, like, I'm not gonna mind if it goes eventually, but like, I have friends my age that are like full on completely bald. I mean, if you trust the rumors, that's me too, but the wig covers it up well, I guess. There's pictures and everything, so maybe it's true, I don't know. But I'm definitely like gonna enjoy it a lot. AI generated face cam to cover it up. Dude, that is some commitment. I like that. No! Dark Samurai, welcome in. I haven't seen you for a bit. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh my, what just popped up in my Twitch chat? Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Sarah. That looked great. Let me actually put Alex and Aiden in the book. I should have already. Next time Aiden is first. And we'll put in Isabel as a bonus name. Isabel, thank you for being here. W Wig? I know, it's a winner. My dad had a clearing in the forest type hair. Dude, maybe that's where I end up. Clearing in the forest is crazy. That's a wild way to describe it. That's honestly like the most unlucky way to go bald, I think. But then again, like you have no options. Just embrace it, whichever way it goes. Dude, it's crazy to look over to chat and the first thing you see is W Wig. Chris, welcome in. Birthday blessings to your niece. I don't know if that was like a read something stupid trap. Where's the horizontal stream? Corpse? What do you mean, where's the horizontal stream? Like, you should be having a horizontal stream on Twitch, right? There's a horizontal and a vertical stream on YouTube. On Twitch, you're supposed to have a vertical. If I accidentally send out the vertical one to Twitch, I'm gonna be low-key mad. Oh, it's fine. I'm glad. Dude, that'd be like such a me mess up to like send a vertical signal to Twitch. Guys, recently I've come to the conclusion that I am actually like so terrible at sort of estimating how much time things are gonna take. I feel like this is a thing that you guys have known about me for like forever. And then for me now, just now the realization is setting in. I mean, honestly, it like took me like 30 odd years of thinking, so it's not too bad. It's bad. I should have known. Mods, can you check if the like vertical stream is gonna be okay in the next couple minutes? Because I changed windows and I want to know if that still works. I think it should. Okay, let's refill these. Electro Ignition, thank you for the 32 months. Vertical goes crazy. Dude, I imagine that for some of you, it's actually gonna make it a lot better. Electro Ignition is gonna go in the book, and let's put Corpse in the book as well. Good to see you. Still annoyed that widescreen displays exist. because your ratio is messed up. Dude, you're getting scammed out there. These are all empty, right? Yes. I mean, white screen is pretty nice in certain circumstances, even if they scam you like a couple pixels. I know it's a hard knock life out there. Don't get me wrong, dude. Guys, I love the new stream setup. I moved my room around like a lot. I changed a lot of things. There's one thing that is like pretty shabby about my current setup, and I probably need to look into fixing it. I don't have a better way to explain it than I'm currently working uphill. And that's not really, it's not a big difference, so it's not a major problem, but sort of my chair just wants to roll backward from underneath. So I have to like, I have to find a position that's stable and then just lock it in. Use the lag drive to just stay in place. It's an old house I live in, like everything is a little crooked and skewed. What happened to the hair? Well, it depends who you trust. Either it's a wig, or I just haven't dyed it pink in a while. I think in total, guys, like I had the pink hair for about 7 years of my life. And it kind of just happened one day where I went to like, I just off the cuff decided let's get pink hair, it will be dope. And then I did, and it felt really good. I liked it a lot. It felt like me. And then at a certain point, I just got it bleached to go and dye it again, and I came home and I just didn't dye it, and I was like, yo, I kind of like this now. And it's been the style since for, I don't know, like 2 years. Is it 2 years? No, it's probably a year. Dude, that's not even that long yet. A little over. What are the colors I've dyed my hair? Literally, like, I just got it pink and that's it. And then at a certain point, one of my viewers, Foxy Magic, gave me like an absurd amount of money to dye it blue. So then we had blue knee for a little bit. Didn't last for too long though. It will look sick if you compile shots of a layer by layer growing build. It looks really awesome for a lot of builds, but in this one, I don't think I should do it because like, we should actually run a flashback recording. Definitely should do that. If we do it on this one, it's just gonna like give you a layer of a labyrinth, or like give you a shot of all the layers of a labyrinth, which just solves it for you. Like you can path it from there. So I kind of don't want to do that. Dark Dash shows he's happy, man. What now? Look like I put on some weight recently. I actually like I lost a bunch of weight. Because like the last time you guys saw me on Facecam, it was a while ago. But I think about 8 months ago, I was like in the worst shape I've been in for a while. And then 8 months ago, I started hitting the gym. And now, only just now, like for the past 2-3 weeks, I'm starting to drop some weight. Over those 8 months, I essentially like stayed within the same ballpark of about 3. I'm about 3 kilograms down over that time period, which equates to about 6-7 pounds. And during that time, like, I look so different from 8 months ago. I'm also like physically the strongest I've been in ever, which is like a dope feeling. And now I'm slowly losing a little bit. I guess you'll see it happen because like the plan low key was to cut a little bit more weight and then bring Facecam back. And then I was like, it's kind of stupid though. Why wouldn't I just do it now? Which means that you guys get to be along for the ride. Not entirely planned, just a random byproduct, but... Okay, we'll put those over there. Let me grab that stone as well, that's probably good. And then, do I have cracked bricks still? Yeah, plenty. You look very healthy and honestly... Dude! Dr. Professor McBoo Butt. Incredible name, also incredible message. Why, thank you. Dude, that name goes so hard. No, I feel good. I feel good. I think that, like, that's the main thing though, right? Little creeper, sneaky. down there. As long as I don't fall off that wall, that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, Noah, we're running Easy Plays. Easy Plays is it's in the mod like Medica. People use it to replicate builds from creative to a survival world. And sometimes I'll use it, sometimes I don't. In this case, we're playing UHCG Generations. And pretty much all my builds in UHCG Generations are easy placed. And the reason behind it is I don't think this series or what I want to add to it or leave behind in it is about how well I can design in single player survival. If you want to see that, there's main Hardcore World streams for that. But then in UHCG Generations, I just want to add quests and storylines for future generations. And I think those work better if the builds are just as good as they can be for the amount of time that I have to put into them. And then the best way to do it, I think, is just Axiom. And eventually then you need to put it in the main world, which is where the Light Medica Easy Plays comes in. Dude, this is... Oh. Will mobs spawn in the maze? I'll light it up for the most part, but I actually think that for the maze experience... So, there's different challenges that I'm leaving in the world, right? You have the Trial of the Brute, which is like an arena type. You have the Trial of the Nimble, which is a parkour map, essentially. And then this one, these are wing trials, so they're for future generations to get their light trial. Then this one is called the Trial of the Lost, and it's not necessarily about combat. Like, combat can be a part of it, but it doesn't have to be about combat. So I kind of want future gens who take this challenge on to go in, get rid of all their gear so they can only use gear that they find in the labyrinth itself. But that gear has to be, like, good enough for them to not worry too much about dying. Like, I don't want it to be a death trap. I like it if it's a little intense, if it's a little intimidating, but it doesn't have to be a survival challenge. Not primarily, at least. I just tried to sort of block clutch on my easy plays, and then in doing that, I toggled it off. This is so sad. You're making a mini roguelike? That's what Lagundo said. I guess. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Not that I don't like UHCG, but when are you doing the hardcore streams? So I decided that the best thing to do, like, I feel like it's been holding the content back. Oh my god, what a terrible jump. I feel like it's been holding the content back both ways, that I was mixing the two. Like, I was grinding UHCG videos during the week and then doing hardcore streams. Because of that, I feel like both of the projects... Oh my god. Both of the projects were moving slower than I'd like, which I think is just not the best content for you guys either. Because you'll be excited to see either the next episode or the next big project in the hardcore world, and both of them are taking longer because I'm splitting my focus. So what we're doing is we're just gonna power through UHCG Generations until, like, I've done all the gameplay needed for my run, and I'm just finishing up videos. Because at that point, the videos are gonna be... This is stone bricks. Like, I should have that? No, I don't. The videos are just gonna keep coming. My successor is gonna be able to get a head start, which was so useful that Lagundo made that possible for me, so I want to do that for next gen too. I'm playing so bad. So I think we're essentially gonna grind UHC for, like, UHCG for about 2 months, and then I hope to be completely done gameplay wise. And from that point, we're gonna pivot back to the hardcore world, the main world, my main world, and I'm gonna be able to, like, do what I haven't been able to do in the past few months, which is just grind a project, make something flipping cool, and then just move on to the next one. So that's what we're working towards, and I think we're totally gonna pull it off. I'm also, like, excited for both those things. Last week, I was talking to my girlfriend, and I was like, this is the best decision I've made in a little while, to start streaming UHCG, because I really enjoyed the streams last week. I thought they were fun. And I was just feeling like so productive. I felt like I got so much work done. And that's the feeling that's going to make for the best content. Kind of sounds like you want to plan death in UHCG then. I mean, I think I'm good enough at the game to survive for as long as I want to. So I came into my UHCG time with a idea of like what would be my endpoint if I get to do everything I want to do. Because like there's so many things. You'll see when episode 4 drops. Like I start that episode with a dangerous fight, but it was so chill. And I think there's just not that many things left in like vanilla survival other than like a weird unpredictable mistake that would take me out. And like a weird unpredictable mistake can take you years before you make one. So I feel like I had to come in with a planned endpoint, and I really like the endpoint. I think you guys are gonna like it too if I get there. When is the next episode of UHCG coming out? What's in Shiri? Within the next 2 weeks, I hope. Like it's really far done. I'm just waiting for my editor to deliver the pre-final version, and then we're gonna cook the ending. Okay. Oh, got that wrong. Let's take these. And more stone. Okay. I think that's just marker blocks. Let me go over here. The bleach hair looks great, but also very disorienting. I literally got it bleached yesterday, and I feel like the first couple days after bleaching is when it looks the weirdest and the goofiest and the most off. After that, when you start having it like a little bit grown out, it feels more natural, which is still weird because it's still bleached hair, which like you don't spawn in like that as a little baby, so it's weird. But I like it. I think it's a vibe. I think we're done for this layer. Next. Ooh, that's already like, that's a cap. That's good. Oh, guys, before we do that, this is the second layer we finish. I think I should run around, put some torches, so we don't get like full mob spawns here. It doesn't have to be like perfect though, so we can move a little fast. Oh, this is a 4-block hallway. Need some speed to clear that. Some babies are kind of born with hair like that. True. Some of them do spawn. Almost. Wait, was I blonde? I don't remember. Yeah, I think I was blonde. Oh my god, guys! It's a full circle. I spawned in like this, and now I'm like this again. Crazy. No pink hair. Kept it cool. No, I haven't had it for about a year now. There's a chance I would bring it back, but I don't know. Dude, I love referring to being born as spawning in. That's great. Let's run this way. It's gonna be quicker. Dude, I don't know why I'm like overthinking these 4-block jumps so much, because I have speed. It should be so easy to clear them. This is not even 4 blocks, it's more. Full circle would be you being bald though. No, like having that sort of fizzy little baby hair, because like I wasn't born bald. His fault. Oh, okay. Okay. Did I even place that there? No, I didn't. I feel like half of these areas that are now lit up are not going to be lit up when I put the cap on there. Like the roof or the floor of the next one. Because then it doesn't go through walls anymore. Whatever. my definitive approach for this problem is whatever. That's how I'm gonna solve it. Or not solve it. It is kind of nice that you get these red numbers like on top of the areas as well, because that gives me an idea where it's still gotta go. That's a 5-block hallway. That's too many blocks. I really don't care. It's just inconvenient now, and that's it. Okay, I think we're good, guys. Let's fly over, see if there's like a big area. Let's put one here, and then we're done. I'm also just hearing like a bunch of skeletons that must be underneath. I'll check that later. Quick sip of coffee. Am I drinking out of an egg cup? No, I'm not. It's just a nice sized coffee cup. Is that an egg cup? I don't. No, it's not. It's not. We just use them for the Nespresso. Like that's what it is. It fits perfectly. Like it's the right size for the output. That's a mini cup. I think for an espresso it's pretty like default. Oh, I should totally like find all those. Infinity dude, thank you for the $5 dono. Project Never Stop. I now have to cover an entire massive cave floor with dude, tell me about never ending projects. Like, I'm the grandfather of never stopping projects. I estimate at least 2.8 million blocks, dude. That is a lot of blocks. I take back what I said. That's a big project. Gravestone Corner, guys. I wanted to do a new thing. I thought like you guys give me a lot of support financially, donation wise, and I figured I should work for it. So for every $5, pound or euro ish dono, I'll pull up I'll do a pull-up. Is what I was gonna say. Cheers, Infinity dude. Thank you for the $5 dono. That's a first. I made it look easy. I mean, one is easy. Let's say I didn't even notice there's pull-up bars there. No, they're kind of like inconspicuously placed gymnastic rings. Oh, I have to grab more diorite. And the side, and the side. There's a limit to how many pull-ups I can go do in one session, but I'll try to be on my best behavior. All right, these are gonna go over here for the time being. I think and the side is like my bottleneck right now. That's what's gonna run out. Oh, this song's a vibe. Momsy with the 5 gifted memberships. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. I see you. Momsy with the 5. Oh, Carlos Nascimento is gonna go in the book as a membership gifted. Toast is gonna go in. We have a Gamer Dad 402. We have I am Cats. And then we have Sarah with the 50. Oh my god. That's a red name. Well, then what will this get us? I'll do it. I'll do it. Wait, Momsy is 5, and that's another 10 for Sarah. That's 15. I'm not gonna be able to do 15 in one go. They also they hurt a bunch on my hands. I'll show what my grip looks like after doing a couple. 15, dude. I think I'm gonna be able to do that in 2 sets. I'm just gonna try. Okay, so I'll give you 8, and then I'll give you another 7. Hopefully, we'll try. We'll try. Okay, you guys, I'm sure you could tell that those last couple went a little bit slow. The grip, though, the grip. Looney has tattoos. Yeah, on my arm here. And I got one here from the face reveal. Back then, guys, I'm gonna take a sip of water. I owe you another 7. Get this man chalk. I don't know if chalk is the way to go. I might have to get that cycling sort of steering handles grip, whatever. Another 7. Let's do it. Dude, that last one was work. Sarah, thank you for the 50. Monty, thank you for the 5 gifted membership. What is the Dutch word of the day? I have a beautiful one. Guys, let me put it in chat. 1 sec. Dutch word of the day is spierpijn. Oh, in vertical chat too. Oh my god. Dude. Infinity, thank you for another 5. We're gonna put Devang in the book. And Snacky goes in as bonus name. Knock that one out quick. No time to waste. Almost ran into the wall there. And the side. Okay, wait, this. Are you really watching Looney do chin-ups? I guess. I figured it was only fair. Do work for the dodos. You guys made me work for it there. 15 is 15 is a challenge. I'm trying to do them nicely though. No sketcheroony, Looney. Crazy, hold up, I'm gonna switch to Twitch. Crockett, you're gonna get it full screen. I think if you're watching vertical, the webcam is gonna be a little bit bigger. screen space wise, as in you'll have a wider angle. Nina saying, OMG, we made jokes how long it will take until he does a gym stream. Now it's the first day back. Can we get this? Every stream is now potentially a gym stream. The people have been asking for it. I need to pop a potion when I have to like get resource back. It's so weird, guys, but like playing UHCG, I always like I get annoyed if I'm not at full health. It just feels off. You're so addicted, not just to balls. Guys, mind you, breeze balls for context. That's relevant. Wait. Oh, I'm missing a wall here for sure. We'll manually fix that later. That's just missing in my schematic. Which means it's missing in the OG design. Also, guys, the other day, like over the weekend, my weekend, so that's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday I designed the outside of this building. It's gonna be pretty dope. I don't know how much of it like I'll show you on stream. I kind of want to just show you, but then I also like the idea that there's sort of a surprise there for when a generation finds it. Nice to see your face. Thank you, Crawdell. Welcome in. Dude, I have so many stream chats right now. I can't wait till they fuse the YouTube one. Love to be here. Going back to work. Momsy, thank you for showing up. Thank you for the 5 gifted too. Guys, 5 people just got a membership today from my mom. That's epic. Guys, what is your perspective on it? Like, do you want to see me build the exterior of the building as well? Or do you want it to be a surprise? Because if like everything is everybody's leaning surprise, we can easily do that. Dude, I'm still like recovering from the pull-up set. I can feel it. I'm seeing surprise. Crazy Futzy, welcome in. Or Crazy Face, sorry. Hope you're doing well. If you're willing to share, if not, it's all good. What was Gravestone asking? Hard call? It being a surprise or just showing it? I don't like surprises, Dark Samurai. That's a way to live. Inspace says if you're a true Looney fan, you can have chat in all 3 chats. That's incredible. Nina's saying don't spoil it. It's cool not to be spoiled. There is something to say for that, for sure. Dark Samurai, your birthday was 6 days ago? Congrats, dude. Better for the series to keep it as a surprise? The exterior? Maybe I'll find like a good intrim. I'll do some of the work on stream and then like save the final result. It's also like the reason I'm considering at all is like there's certain places that I've built that are just by definition gonna be secrets. And then there's certain places that are like somewhat less important. And I think this is definitely one of those. Like it's sort of a side quest. It's one of the bigger side quests. Oh, not ideal. But it's still a side quest. Oh, while I'm here, let me do this. Because those are markers that I don't need anymore. Is my hair ever gonna be pink again? Dude, so I don't think, like, I don't feel like I'm gonna decide to dye it pink anytime soon, but like, never say never, right? I wasn't expecting to ever go blue. I don't think short term I feel like dyeing it again. I kind of like the bleach look. Okay, that's more andesite. Do you guys miss the pink? Does it feel off? I immediately got a yes in voice chat. Not even temporary dye? A temporary dye just doesn't look as good. Sometimes you manage to be like faster than like Medica is able to play it. And it's a weird mix between being annoying because you have to go back and fix it, but also like it kind of feels like a win. It's like you're beating it. Bleach blonde looks good. Thank you, Go Warrior. I appreciate it. Yeah, I kind of feel it too. I don't know. I think it also has something to do with I sort of decided not to dye for a little while after I got it bleached at a certain point, and then just a lot of my friends reacted to it. They're like, "Yo, this is a good look." And it's not that I necessarily like I'm super motivated by what other people think. Like if I like something, it feels good, and then that's like all there is to it. But I don't know, like at the same time I care about their opinion or whatever. Like it's a lot of time I will find things cool that they find cool as well, just because like you find your friends at a certain point because you look at certain things the same, right? It's like, yo, it's kind of like they made me see it a little bit different. It hit different after they said that. Chris, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Ooh, dude, this is a very cool thing that Lance just said in voice chat. So, back when I first got the pink hair, right? I did it because I was at a moment in my life where I was gonna switch careers. I had a job in music management, and I was doing management work. I was going to cool places. I had a lot of fun doing that. Dude, again. But as I was ready, like gearing up to make that career change from working in music management to, at the time, becoming a visual artist and making balloon art for a living, going down a route where one of my goals was getting my work in museums as an exhibition piece, I was like, there's a couple things there. Like, I want my work to be about something. I want it to tell stories. I want it to mean something. And to be able to do that and like sort of be outspoken in the things you do, you have to not really care what other people think about that, and you have to be prepared to look absolutely stupid and have somebody just sort of disregard you for something that is actually pretty surface level. So at the time, I was like, yo, if you dye your hair pink, especially as a guy, like people will think something about it. They'll have like an opinion. And I already at that moment didn't really care about that. But I sort of wanted to put myself in that position where people could have an opinion about me without really knowing me. And I just wanted to have a little bit of exposure therapy in a way there, where I was like, I don't need that external validation as much, because I can get it internally and I can get it for me, but also I can get it for my work and my decisions in life that I make and the thoughts behind the work and the things it meant. So I kind of just wanted to put myself in a position where people could just think, hey, that guy's weird, I don't want to talk to him. And Lance said maybe because you're now choosing to not dye the hair and not do anything that drastic with it, maybe it's just because like you don't need that part of that process anymore, which I think is a cool thought. I don't know if it's true or not, but it could be. Like, I'm not saying that it's not. Why are you not pink anymore, Jan? Literally, like, rewind 3 minutes because I just yapped the entire story. It boils down to as simple as of an explanation as like I just vibe with the blonde now. I like it. I enjoy it. That's like the TLDR. That timing on that question was incredible. What about RGB hair? Like literally just 3 zones. I don't know. It's also like it was never about making a statement. It was more so about like just putting myself in a position and also just liking it, because like I came back from getting a diet the first time. I was like, yo, this is dope. I like this. This is me. And it just switched back the other way. I was like, okay, now this other thing is me. Okay, guys, I'm so annoyed with like missing 3 hearts that I'm gonna do something about it. I say that, but I don't think I have like a healing choker here. That's dumb. Okay. Whatever. We're fixing it the vintage way. This is how I did most of my healing anyway. Sorry, I don't really understand English. That's alright. Dutch word is indeed spierpijn. And it means muscle soreness. It's not cramp. That is just kramp, which is essentially the same word. Did that sound incredibly funny? That is weird. Open F3, Mustard Sigma. Why? Like I don't want to display my day count because this is a bit of an interesting world that gets passed from one creator to the next. And because of that, it's a world full of secrets and puzzles. And I don't really want you guys to know like how much playtime I have in it, because if I show you how much playtime I have in it, it's gonna sort of paint a picture for what people expect that I've done. And it's it's a lot, but I kind of want to be a little bit secretive about it. How many stews have I chugged? 400 or something. But Mustard Sigma, if you like tell me what you want to know, like I'm not opposed to showing statistics or anything. I'm sort of just curating what you see because it's part of the oh my god, I just fumbled the music disc. I should have landed a crit. Dude, I heard the baby footsteps. I was like, please don't be a baby. Please don't be a baby. Zinc Solar, when am I working on the 8K Days World again? So we talked about it a little bit earlier on the stream, and I kind of decided that I want to lock in on this one so we can get all the projects that I still have to do done, and then we're going to fully lock in on the 8K Day World. Because, yo guys, speaking of 8K Day World, you want to see something cool? My webcam is mirrored, so it's going to look a little funky, but check this out. It's almost like it says 0008 days, but this is the 8,000 day poster, which is going to be available. I have no idea if I had that like at the right distance of the webcam, or I just put it way too close or way too far away, because I don't see. I put it way too close. Rip. I'm gonna probably see that like in a minute with the stream delay. But it turned out so cool, the poster. I'll definitely like put it in the video, and then you'll be able to see it proper. Celebrating all 8 days? Dude, imagine it's such a good series that after 8 days it's worth the old poster. No, I think the poster turned out so sick. And it also has a cool backstory, because the girl who made the poster, she's an artist, and we literally just ran into each other in a board game store in the city. And at the time she had to do like an internship. She overheard me say something. I don't know what I said or who I said it to. But she overheard me say something about YouTube videos, and then she was like, yo, I need an intern position. Like, could I do that with you? I'm like, let's change details. and I'll think about whether that makes sense and I'll let you know. So I sent her a message. I'm like, we can have a coffee and I'll tell you why you probably shouldn't like do the internship with me. But also there is a cool project that we could potentially work on together. And I think you should look for something else because it will fit you better. So we ended up having the coffee and we agreed by the end of it that it was like the wrong thing at the wrong time. But also like she was super cool, and we decided to like stay in touch and see if there was a future project that made more sense. At a certain point, I got to like do the poster with Creator Merge, and I was like, yo, I wanna ask her if she can make it. So linked up. She ended up doing a internship in the meantime with Disney, which is like incredibly cool. So, and she worked, she made the poster, and we're also working on some other stuff together that you're gonna see like a couple months down the road, which is way cooler. The Revoluni is real, and it is coming. Trying to convince someone not to work with you is wild. Honestly, it was just my honest answer to the whole situation. I was like, I don't think it makes sense, and I do think there's better options out there for you. And I feel like if that's the case, then you should always like chase down those options. Because if it's not a good match in time, even if somebody like, it was an internship, right? So it was, I told her like I don't have financial room for a compensation, because sometimes in the Netherlands, like people will get paid for internships, but like less than a wage position or just a paid position. And sometimes companies will just ask like students to work for free, which I think is a scummy move. And that was part of the reason why I was like, you probably shouldn't do this, because like you have to find another way to clear that financial space, and it's just going to be annoying, and like you don't want to be in that position. I don't think you should be in that position. But also like I couldn't go the other route because I just couldn't afford it. And the other thing was like, I felt like there were a lot of her skills that she could use for this project, but I was unsure like how much there was to learn. Blonduni streams vertically now. Yeah, we're like going both ways. Guys, if you're on the vertical stream and you want to see it horizontal, you can find that on my YouTube channel or my Twitch channel. And if you're watching on your phone but you're watching horizontally, you could check out the YouTube and then watch the stream vertically if that's better. Because we're like in tune in both ways now. Unfortunately, we don't have one mixed YouTube chat yet. Hopefully that's going to be available in a few weeks because they're rolling out that functionality. But right now, if I do that, there's also a function where you can sort of auto crop it on YouTube, and then you have like the same stream with a dual output, same stream chat. But it's super annoying because it will just take like the middle of your screen. It's like the description on the functionality reads as if they will do some smart thing to make it watchable for a vertical live stream audience, but it's not that. It's just we show the middle of the screen and nothing else. Yeah, it's not as exciting as they make it sound. What's that, Zen? Could you repeat? Is there a diagonal stream? Shut up! No! Why would we stream diagonally? Come on, dude. It's always these kind of questions where I don't immediately hear it and then ask for it, and I'm like, oh my god, shut up. Just shut up. Okay. That was a great question for me to ask for the repeat. Okay, we're gonna put all of this stuff over here. Let me refill these. Almost all of these chests are still full, so I don't think we're gonna run out of resources today. Oh, let me take these. Yondu, dude! Thank you for the 17 months. Why limit the streams to 2 dimensions? 3-dimensional stream when? Dude, if we could have like some cool VR stream, that'd be kind of dope, honestly. We're gonna put Yanlu in the book. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the 17 months as well. And we're gonna put Zen in as a bonus name. 360 cam stream. Guys, how funny would it be if I like just instead of having the face cam like we do right now, I just had one of those 360 streams that or 360 cams for the face cam specifically. And it's sort of on a pole extended from my head and has like a super warped perspective. Basically the kind of do you guys know Preston Goes? Awesome YouTuber. He always uses this particular 360 cam that just looks incredibly stupid, and I'm so here for it. Bro, go away. Don't do it. It's a friendly dragon, Sandstorm. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Potion seller stream? The what now? What is it? What is a potion seller stream supposed to be? Mongash, what are we building? We're working in UHCG Generations, which is a hardcore world, ultra hardcore world actually, which is why I'm not regenerating that last half a heart. In UHCG Generations, you have the world for a little while until you either die or you decide that your time is up. Then you give it to the next creator who gets it, and then they're in charge. So it just passes from one creator to the next. You get to pick your successor, and you get to decide nothing else about the future of the world, because there will just be other creators after you who get to do that. Right now, we're working on one of my questline projects, which is called the Wing Trials. And the Wing Trials are a way to get an elytra for future generations, which is going to be pretty hard otherwise, because like you have to find a stronghold portal which are far away, and then you have to go to the outer ends, but some of the elytras are already looted, so it could be annoying. There's quest lines that I'm setting up where you can get your elytras as well, and those quest lines they test like different parts of being a Minecraft player. This one is called the Trial of the Lost, and it's a really big flipping maze, a labyrinth that, well, a player will get lost in, and if they make their way out, they'll get a elytra as a reward. And it's gonna be a pretty big deal in like my sort of my legacy in this world. Legacy is such a big word that it feels weird to use it, but I think it's exactly what it is. So, holy zoom moment. Ancient meme, potion seller, I need your strongest potion. Dude, I do not know that. To be fair, me not knowing a meme is a pretty common occurrence. It doesn't have to be ancient for that. That's that unk behavior, guys. Crowbar, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. He's blonde now. What a development. I've been blonde for over a year, dude. I just wasn't facecam streaming, so you guys had no clue. I don't know, guys, but like having the facecam back, it's weird because it doesn't change anything for how I stream in a way, but still it feels like a vibe. Feels like happy to be here. He actually is involved. Mind blown as well. I don't know, man. It could still be a way. Pretty intricate one. But like you can't rule it out fully from this angle, right? I mean, we have had some 3D action where I was like, I made my way over to the wall in the gymnastic ring, so we have angles. Dude, by now I'm good, but you guys made me work for those pull-ups. It's incredible that Momsy contributed to that. Things you don't see coming. Oh, when you catch a rhythm with easy plays, it feels so good. And then immediately when you point that out, you run out of a block. It's always like that. Okay, these... Guys, this is what I meant. Like, certain parts are just going to be inherently dark because we lit it up on the other side of the wall. I think we're just going to find a bunch of those, and that is what it is. Doing great. Probably have to go soon, though. Dude, no worries. Thank you for checking out the stream today. Closing in on completion. I mean, we're definitely getting up there, but... We'll know when we're closing in, because at the top it starts looking quite different. Dude, I was so ready to knock that guy back. I was really trying super hard to get the blocks that I needed. But I was like, blocked in. These rows are like a little too wide to comfortably do, but... Want to tell her that Looney thinks she's his favorite momsy? I'll tell her, but I think she knows that. How many layers are left? I think we've completed 2, and there's 5 layers to build. We might have completed 3. No, we've completed 2, for sure. Cookie Raid! Cookie Addicts! Yo, thank you for the raid! Cookie Raiders, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing good. My name is Looney, and I usually play my own hardcore world that I've had for almost 4 years. We're coming up on 4 years in April. This is the second long one that I've had because I died to a piglin in a really dumb way in the first one. We're currently working on something quite different, though. It's different but similar. We're working on UHCG Generations, which I think is one of the coolest Minecraft projects on the internet. Now, you might say, Looney, you're biased because you're working on it yourself, but I thought it was that before I actually got to be a part of it. I was, admittedly, and this is pretty rare for me, but I was kind of jealous when I first learned about UHCG Generations. What it is, it's a hardcore world, ultra hardcore world that gets passed forward from one creator to the next. So you have it for as long as you have it until you either die or give it to the next person because you feel like your time is up. I've had it for like 4 months now, I think. Maybe 5? No, I definitely have it more. Dude, I think I'm 5, maybe 6 months even. And I'm sort of grinding my way to the exit because I want to give it to the next person. UHCG Generations the W, it's such a cool concept, dude. Spread the word, and you know what the coolest thing about it is it spreads the word automatically, because like, wait, I've been running on, oh no, all beacons are here. I placed them back. I had 2 beacons elsewhere for mining, but actually it was smart. I placed them back before stream. Can't believe I did that. That's very unlike me. That's completely the kind of thing I tend to forget. What were you guys up to on stream, Cookie? Oh, this plane is gonna be so full of mobs, but I'm gonna have to like go into the labyrinth to decorate and do some things anyway, so we'll figure out the lighting situation when we're in there. Maybe tomorrow? Maybe the day after? MCSR rank, grinding for top 100? Yo, that is impressive. One day, I'll get to my speedrunning arc. Like, to this day, I've not really done any speedrunning because I know myself and I'm just gonna get so hooked. I'm gonna like get a bunch better as a player because I think that speedrunning is one of the best ways to literally develop as a Minecraft player. It's so many things that tie into so many different aspects of the Minecraft skill set, but I'm just gonna get so hooked. Like, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna grind. And we need the grind elsewhere. At least for right now. But grinding for top 100 is incredible, dude. It's not easy up there. Actually, like, Rek made an interesting video. Rek just made his way back into top 50 for the first time in 2 years, I believe. Which is a remarkable thing because over the past year, guys, this is crazy. If you didn't know this, over the past year, the player base on MCSR, Minecraft Speedrunning Ranked, has multiplied 20-fold. There's 20 times as many active players than there were a year ago on average, which is wild. And with like a player influx like that, obviously skill level skyrockets. So top 100 right now is not built the same as top 100 like 2 years ago. So shout out for the grind. I think I ended the session at about 80. Dude, very impressive. Very, very impressive. Very fun to watch Feinberg lose his mind every time he remembers what happened to MCSR. Dude, I love Fein. Fein is one of my, and has been one of my favorite creators. Like, I don't watch him super often, but whenever I like put on a video or just a stream of Fein, like I have such a hard time. It's one of those things that will always eat up more of my attention than I intended to give it. Like, I'll put it on the second screen and then it'll stop working. Like, dude, get your act together. Keep doing the work. Tune out. Feinberg mentioned, deservedly so. Feinberg is like, dude, Feinberg is a forever, always Minecraft god. Like, he's a part of the culture. Thankfully, most of them are Ludwig tier. Honestly, Lud just got a 1506 PB. And I know that's like not great when you are and have been a speedrunner for a while. But like 15 minutes is a lot better than most Minecraft creators on the internet. Like most Minecraft creators on the internet, not speedrunners, cannot pull off a sub 15 or 15-minute run. I know I can, and the fact is, like, I did watch Lud's run last night, and I was like, this looks garbage. Like, his mechanics and his decision making and his inventory management are absurdly poor. Still, he has learned all the essential skills, and he didn't throw the run, so can't really hate it. And majority of the Minecraft creator base would not beat him. Better than you, Ainspeed, better than most people, honestly. Crowd, first time you heard of Feinberg, check him out. Guys, if there's a gateway video for like watching Fein for the first time, go to his YouTube channel and find that video of, I think it was a 100-player Hunger Games event. No, no. It was $100,000 Hunger Games. Watch that video. It's one of my favorite videos on YouTube. It's so good. Shine Miller, it's better than you also, but his decision baffled me. It's crazy. Watching Lud play Minecraft speedrunning is absurd. It's honestly like, it's fever dream stuff. He will do things where it's like, what the hell are you doing? It looks so precarious. It looks like every second he just could make a decision that absolutely throws a run, like the entire run. Yo, Hell 9000, Odyssey Hall, thank you for the gifted membership. I appreciate it, dude. We're gonna put your name in the book as Hall 9000 because that's it. Blocks Sloppa is gonna go in the book. What a name, I like that. And we'll put in Pruxy as a bonus name. Oh my god, what am I doing? No, not like that. Not like that. There we go. Pruxy goes on the next page. Guys, I recently made a decision that I appreciate your support so much, but I'm gonna work for it. I don't want the freebie. So every membership or donation of about $5 or whatever, I'll do a pull-up. That one was House. Dude, thank you so much for gifting membership. I just said I appreciate it and I muted my mic instead of unpausing my game. Very professional content creator right here. Rec is chill and informative. Dude, Rec is great. Like, he's also like, Rec has a really good mindset for getting better at things. Part of that is being that chill. But also, like, Rec is where he is because he puts in the work. think like some of the things where you can really tell how he operates is SB was on that whole like lifesteal end arc, right? And then I just watched a video where they are gonna defend the end against like an attack, and they have some sort of weird redstone mechanic where they can like lock a dragon in place and then push it up and down using redstone, and it just wrecks everybody with the wings. They're gonna do that, and Rek has just figured out and dialed in the redstone, and that's a thing that's like, it doesn't seem very telling, but there's no other scenario where you need that knowledge. So what happens for that to occur, that moment, is he studied it, he refined it, he remembered it, he checked it, he double checked it, he checked it again, and then he came in locked enough to actually be able to pull it off and make it happen under the pressure of like all of lifesteal running into the end. Those are moments that take so much more preparation than you realize, and I've never seen Rek throw any of those. He just comes super prepared every single time. Rek, overall great Minecraft player, agreed. Definitely up there. He's not fine, but he definitely ranks. Like, more so than most. This is so weird seeing you, especially with the wig. Okay, wow. Welcome in. Dude, wig allegations go crazy. How many pull-ups have I done today? I did 15 in 2 sets, and then like I think another 4 or so to 19 maybe. I don't know, thereabouts. Zen is saying 18. I believe the man. Guys, would there be like a way to sort of automatically track that? Have some sort of a thing running that registers on the cam when I do one and just adds it to a counter? That'd be great. What the hell? I'm not gonna engage with those guys. Like, I don't care. I don't have my maze. If I had my maze, they would have been toast. But like, maybe, guys, what happens if you have a pillager patrol and you never like fight them? Do they stick around, or do they despawn eventually? Because I could lock him in the maze and be pretty epic. Name him and lock him in the maze. It's crazy to have a pillager patrol in here. Okay, wait, we gotta like make all those staircases. Wait, no, that's gold blocks. Honestly, this might have been a gold block. Of course, all the stairs are just there. Right. Almost beamed a random staircase into a corner. Would have looked very weird. Wait, are they all there though? I don't think they are. I'm gonna have to do some final checks when we're finishing this maze up. It'd be possible to link it up to donations. Don't think it's possible to auto update with every pull up you do. I feel like there could be some weird like software thing that just registered it, but it might be too much hassle for like what it's worth. I know that it's like over my it exceeds my nerd powers, let's say that. Should have stayed in school. I mean, I did finish uni. Like, just wasn't attuned for this. Hooking it up to the donations actually kind of fire. You know what we could do, guys? I'm sure we could like link it up to donations first, and sort of have the donations generate how many I still have to do, and then link up a button on my Stream Deck that lets me like tick them off. I think that'd be pretty neat. Adichai, is this my current working world? It's been a long time since I watched. We're currently working on the world of UHC Generations. This is not the castle. This is a maze location somewhere in the world. UHC Generations is interesting because it's a world that isn't ultra hardcore, and if you die or you feel like you're done with it, you pass it on to a next player, a future generation or next generation. And because of that, and the fact that it's in single player for as long as you have it, it's turning into a really interesting world full of like puzzles and secret lore and stories. And I'm currently, and quests, like the quests are one of my favorite things about it. I'm currently working on quests for future generations. Specifically, this one is a big maze where somebody will one day, hopefully, if they go and check it out, find an elytra. I think it's going to be a quest that matters, but we'll see. Currently 69 viewers on both horizontal and vertical. That's a double nice. That's nice twice. I think nice twice is also somebody's username. That feels like it rings a bell. I think a speedrunner. Pretty sure. Are these blocks auto-placing? So we're using a mod called Lightmedica for this. I pre-designed this entire maze structure in a creative world. And then you make a schematic of it. And that schematic you can fill in using a feature called Easy Place in Lightmedica, which essentially lets you... Oh my god, this Skelly is gonna knock me off. We're not doing that. It lets you pre-design and then put it in... Oh, that was so weird. I just got knocked down. Okay, this is super annoying. Let me fix that real quick. Where did I put the things? Oh, there. I don't have healing bolts, which is stupid. I'm not risking it with the hit distance there. Okay, we'll have to do this. How did I take my pants off? That is very inappropriate. I don't know what I did there. I think I just hit one of my mouse hotkeys when hovering over. Let's heal up real quick. Do I plan on lighting it up? Yeah, I'll definitely light it up. Like the layers underneath are mostly lit up. Okay, this will do for right now. Now I'll definitely light it up because there's other challenges that I made that are more combat oriented. So for this one, I want it to be about the maze, like solving the maze and being lost in there. Not so much as the actual combat challenge. Okay, wait, I'm gonna sleep. Max Falvas, dude! Thank you for the $30 dono. It just straight up says pull-up time as well. So how many were we on? We were on 18, right? First off, dude, thank you for the 30. We're gonna put Dex Falvas in the book. And we're gonna put Ainafan in as a bonus name. Guys, I know I owe Dax like another 6. I will say my hands do hurt a little bit. Like the rings are kind of unforgiving, but whatever. 6 is like a comfy range. Look at my print though. Like, you see how it's a little pressured around the edges? It's like grip training. Does it connect to my ceiling? No, there's like a roof beam there. Got so scared, jumped out of his pants, right? Oh, I need cracked stone bricks. Aditya, can we get a quick world tour? Ooh, yes. Dude, that's actually cool. I haven't really, I see so many videos of those things breaking. Dude, if I break this beam, the roof comes down. There's no way I break that beam. It is like, it's thick. Like, it's very, very thick. Honestly, guys, UHCG World Tour? Kind of a move, maybe. Because I feel like a lot of the time we're just grinding it here. I know where I can and cannot go, but there's a lot of interesting stuff to show you guys. Red Panda Pirate, welcome in. First UHCG stream I've ever seen. Neat. We're grinding on the wing trials right now. This it's a trial of the lost, a big labyrinth for a future generation looking for an elytra. And maybe some other things, who knows? It's pretty big, like there's plenty of space to hide stuff in there. Do I follow Dream's manhunts? No, I'm not caught up. I think I only saw the first one of the revival series with George. I'm definitely like, I love watching a good Dream manhunt. I think they're great videos. So definitely like check up. Dude, my chair rolled back. This is terrible posture. Like, streaming is an uphill battle now, guys. Literally. As long as my feet are firmly planted and my chair is close enough to my desk, I'm fine. 5 hunters was nice. I think I'll just watch them in order. 5 hunters is a cleared hurdle, right? So we're going to 6 now. I've been seeing so many Jude Law shorts about how he can't be the 6th hunter because it would be just game over for Dream. such an easy joke to make. Honestly, having a trapper hunter would be like, that's a brutal twist. I think that literally breaks the game mode. Didn't Dream have a problem with his hand? Yeah, he has a medical issue. I think he had a broken wrist and has a hard time regrowing bone there. Depending who you ask, that's a real injury or a skill issue. It's definitely a real injury, but having a real injury is also just a skill issue, so I think you can explain it both ways. Jude Law? No, that's a different guy altogether. It's Jude Law, which is Minecraft YouTuber trapper guy. He's epic. Dude, every time the cracked stone bricks run out, what am I doing? Now the stairs are gone, but I think I can do a little stretch without those. Oh my god, guys. When we started working here, this area, I still had enough golden carrots. By the way, I heard you guys on the world tour request, then I'm definitely gonna go do that in a little bit. So hang on. Old man dusted off the camera. Facts. So happened. I was when I started building here, I still had golden carrots. Those ran out, and then I murdered every pig inside. But now the pork chops are also running out, so I think we're gonna have to move on to like cows next or something. It's a bit sad for the cows, but man's gotta eat. I think I'm gonna like... On most layers in the blueprint, I'm pretty sure that I added like the bottom layer of stairs. In this one I didn't. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for those and like manually fix them as we go past them. So when I see stairs like right here, I should add those ones. There's a couple that I missed, but it doesn't matter because like there's also stairs on the next layer of the blueprint, so I'll pick them up then. This is so stupid. Like I look over to the left to read chat, and the first thing I see is it's a wig. PvP, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Why don't you start your own SMP? Looney, the community would love that. Something like Dr. Donut. Dude, that is literally... Like, it's not at the top of my list, but if my entire year goes according to plan, that's what I want to do. Because I think we could make something that is so cool and so good. Like, I have like a doc with the entire thing of what I'd like to develop and how it would work, all worked out. But for that to happen, there's another couple things that need to go well first. So give me some time. I'm locked in, and if everything goes according to my plans, like this is gonna be the biggest loony year yet. But there's steps in between. If you count all the blocks in these walls, what is this labyrinth's correct percent? That's a beautiful question. I don't want to check out the schematic because like it gives you information on some of the other blocks that are in there. So I won't go to material list, but it's a great question. Okay, this is done. Guys, let's do a little tour of UHCG Generations. But before we do that, I actually want to refill my coffee, which is going to look very interesting on the vertical live because it's just going to be like paused. I guess I'm just going to be going. On the horizontal live, I'll run the break screen. See you guys in a second. I'll go get a cup of coffee and then we're going to go on a little world tour. See you guys. Be right back. Yo, guys, welcome back. Be right back screen doesn't work on vertical. No, I know. I don't have it set up, yo. This works, though. That's good. Guys, let me take you on a quick tour of UHCG Generations. Hopefully... Oh, that's night vision. Dude, I just hope that I can find, like... a potion box somewhere. I know where my potions are. I don't want to go there because, like, my storage is classified. It tells too many secrets right now. This wandering trader in the nether is something. I'm gonna forget about it every time. I just know it. Oh, let me take my rocket box. Anytime am I gonna play on my hardcore world today? No, I think I won't play on my hardcore world for like the next 2 months or something. While I grind this one out, make sure that we're completely done. And then we're gonna grind the hardcore world like crazy because grinding 2 worlds at the same time just wasn't quite it. I think it worked poorly both ways. Real Reason 21, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I keep flying the other way. So guys, this is UHCG Generations. This is the UHCG Generations Nether, which is still very scuffed. There's only 2 things really happening here. We have Laguna's Strider Station down here. And we have my entrance to Founders Town, as well as my Nether Hub. This has been a big update, or big upgrade rather. We have the conductor here, and then here we have a layout of what goes where. We have Reese Farm, Stronghold Portal. That's my Stronghold Portal. That's a very inconvenient one. Interesting. We have the Witch Farm and the Guardian Farm, and then up here are all the tracks that go everywhere. Let's go to Founders Town. And said Hobo, welcome in. Kevin Wise 6'7" everywhere. That's how memes work, dude. That's how it happens. So this here, guys, this is Founders Town. This is where Flaming Moai back in the day started the world. This to me was really interesting. When I first got into the world, I had no idea like how small the area really is and like how closely everything is connected to everything else. So this here is Founders Town. This is the Founders Town Bell Tower. Industry Park is right over there. Oasis Town is right over here. That's the Museum of Generations. And then this is the Shallows. Look how small that area is. And then if we go over this way, we'll find our way over to the Fields of Regen. Guys, we're about to like dip under 700k subs. I knew that was coming for a little while. It's crazy that we're gonna get to 700 again. Like that's like the 8th time. I do also think that this is a year that we permanently leave it behind. This is the Fields of Regen, and it's still big now that you can fly over it. But if you walk this, it is so flipping big. It's crazy. Also, guys, the other week, look what I found. I didn't know this was here. But there's a Moai here that is submerged in this pool. I had no idea. I just found that. Dum Dum, I'll give you a 1-1. I don't know what was in there. I'm assuming like a golden apple or something. Or maybe a soup. I just didn't know that was there. And then the fields keep going over this way. Elytra makes worlds so much smaller. I know, it's crazy. It's like it's such a big difference. Slay Dragon, welcome in. What does this sign say? I had no idea the fields extended this far. You're crazy, Moai, Leo. True. This is like the end of the fields. And then past here, guys, we're gonna have to go here like later this week. Because somewhere over here, I found a flower forest. You drew this place? It's so iconic. I don't know exactly where, but I think over here somewhere. If it's not to my left, I think it's back there, because this feels like further than I expected it to be. Yeah, let's check over there. This world gives the same joy of finding secrets as Hollow Knight games do. Finding secrets in here is crazy. Have you left signs like that? I have. There's also like... I feel like my POV on the world is very different from the people that came before it because of these wings. So my experience is a little bit different, and the distances I cover and get to cover are way bigger. So part of me moving through it is keeping lists of whatever I still have to do later. Okay, Leon already rated that, and we found this sign the other week. Maybe one day if this lands get explored or developed more, it could be called the Far Shores. I just thought there was creeper behind me. This is basically the edge of the known world as far as I know. Just a thought, Leon. Back in Leon's days, it was. I think the flower forest is just a little bit further there. I don't know. We don't need it right now. Loonbo, Hightail, welcome, Loonbo. Good to see you. It's been a minute. And then it was a golden apple. Pretty sure Leon found it. Crawdad, epic. This is Zarathustra's keep. This is like my main hideout. This is where I currently live. And there's a lot of like temporary stuff here. There's levers, but we're gonna close that. I don't really want to go in here. Much of what is in here is to be discovered later. What is ultra hardcore, Mubarak? It's the same as hardcore, with the difference that you don't regenerate hearts by eating food. Lumbo, wait, you restarted? No, this is UHCG Generations. This is a world that gets passed from one creator to the next until someone dies, and then it goes to the next, and the next, and the next. I'm the 6th person to have it. Should have changed the channel logo to blonde hair. I don't know, like I like it for the Minecraft character, even if it's not my hair anymore. Welcome to the stream though, Mega Ram. Slay Dragon, the bee is iconic. What is also iconic is this place in here. This is where the archives are. This is everybody's journals. There's 3 of my journals, which I have not shown them much on the streams, but they're already there. Dragon Egg is in here. Secret Archive is back here. Gotta activate that book. That really is a big field. The fields of regen. I know, it's crazy. Guys, the other week we completed this. Only Lagundo's apples is missing right now. And there's some flowers left to find. I'm not gonna do that right now. I don't remember no totems as a thing in UHCG. It's not a thing. It's not mandatory, but I chose to do it that way. Alright, let's go to Stinger Cave real quick. Also, we have this, of course. Reaper Point. My restored version. Kintsugi style. That's a lot of raw gold. That's Nguyen. Welcome to the stream. All the way from Vietnam. Epic. Hope you're doing well. You know what's even more iconic? My serious questions. Are they now, Montgomery? Well, hit me with one, Monty. What's the serious question for today? What's my natural hair color? Like my eyebrows, essentially. Let me get some gunpowder because... Am I not sprinting? Okay, I was sprinting before. I don't have a gunpowder farm anymore, so this is how I survive now. Well, I do, but it just doesn't keep up. So this, guys, is Stinger Cave. It's pretty epic. There's a statue ahead for all of the past generations. So Moai, obviously the first one. Then there's Quilby, Leon, Code Neon, and Lagundo. Somebody said that I should replace the eyes with emerald ore. I kind of like that. Emerald ore calcite could do. I feel to like communicate that it's legs, you need that really like vibrant lime. Because if you don't have that, it starts looking like a cat. It's really weird. It turns this like this area into ears. It's a very weird vibe. But then I also do like the idea that all of those blocks are more stone type blocks rather than it just being wool. Let's get some creepers on the way again. That'll do, I guess. I sometimes just have to do that because it's fun and I want to practice it. What a nice zombie. I thought you forgot the gunpowder. That was a friendly move, right? Bringing it up behind me. Argoti, sorry. You're happy you made it into the book? That's awesome. Love to hear it. Okay, guys, let's get back to work, shall we? Before using that wind charge or breeze ball there, I checked if there was like no trapdoors in the design for Oasis Town fans because I hate to activate those. I've ruined so many of my own builds using the breeze balls. It's not okay. Where did Laguno stay at? Did he have a house? I think he mostly lived out of the... Oh no, it's not here. I think he mostly lived out of Founders Town. To be fair, I made a house, but I haven't used it much. And I think Legs mostly just lived out of chess monsters because that's the kind of guy that he is. Do I miss the Phantoms? Oh no. Oh no. I do not miss Phantoms. Holy. It's honestly such a relief to not have them for a little while. Oh, I just kept my replay mode or my flashback going through all of that. It's fine. Favorite build I've made? Senuari, it really depends whether you're asking this world or whether you're asking like my main hardcore series. If it's or like Ever, because Ever and main hardcore series would be the same. I really like my main base in my own world. In this one, as of right now, it's Zarathustra's Keep. Later, I know what the answer is, but I can't give it to you because somebody's gonna have to find that first. There's one build that I've made for this world that is such a banger. Leg spent lots of time in Founders Town and Vault of Stars. True. He also like really lived out of the vault. I still don't know where that vault is, like, at all. I low-key feel like I need to find it, because I need it for something very specific. But so far, no clue. At a certain point, I've been close to it. I know that I've been close to it, because Legs warned me, as it was on a stream. And I'm pretty good with this kind of thing. I made a point out of absolutely not remembering where I was at the time. So I literally have no clue which direction from Founders Town I was. Which I'm happy that I sort of managed to forget. What are the clues we have for the vault's location? I think the only clues we have for the vault location is like... I think the only real clue we have is him calling out misdirection. Because I think there's a certain moment where he heads away, I don't know which way, and he sort of makes it clear that that is not actually the direction of the vault. I think that's all I know, at least. To be fair, like, I think that the vault's puzzle... Oh, guys, we gotta, like, smelt up some stone bricks, because we're not even running out of cracked. We're out of cracked. So let's make a trip to the super smelter. I don't know how much I'll make. We're also running out of pork chops, but that's a whole different problem. Okay, let's start from this side. Those are empty. We have snowy villagers. That's true. It's connected to the nether. I'm pretty sure, knowing Lagundo a little bit, that the nether connection is probably gone. I know that's what I would have done. Like, I don't intend to leave any nether connection in place, because since the nether is... Like, you'll travel 8 times faster there. I feel like it's so easy to accidentally run into something that from a game design standpoint, you'd probably sever the connection for a future gen. And I'm pretty sure Legs did that. Nothing to say didn't break the portal on the nether side. Yeah, that's like... I'm 99% sure. Like, I know that that's a high number, but I'm 99% sure that there's no connection there. American Sock, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Oh, we gotta go Industry Park, which is up here. So we know snowy villagers, we know misdirection, and we know that I have no clue where it is. But I also think that it should be found through, like, in-world clues rather than exterior clues. Are you tempted to save the world's copy after you pass? I think everybody has it. Like, everybody who has had the world has, like, a copy of their time. I think it's pretty normal as well. Guys, this is kind of goals, but, like, I have a stockpile here of kelp. I think it probably has something to do with chunk loaders. Oh, let's use these shulkers. That's actually good. If we get these running... Hold that. These are emptying out, right? Yeah, they are. Okay, if we get these running through the smelter, I'll just use whatever we still had, come back, and then use that. I do think that before I end my time, I definitely need a better portal for Industry Park, because this does not look great. Let me see. Oh, we go through lower nether. I'm just checking my Elytra durability in this world so often, it's crazy. Literally, like, worried to run out all the time. I do have my E-pearls for clutches, but... Slay Dragon, do I know when the next video will come out? Not exactly, because I'm waiting for my editor to finish up. I know that it's close, though. Like, we're really, really close to releasing episode 4. So definitely in the next 2 weeks, I'd say. And then after that, the next one is going to be a lot quicker, because it doesn't have nearly the same amount of grind. The building for episode 4 made it so that I spent more time working on episode 4 than I spent working on episode 1, 2, 3 combined. You'll also see, because it's big. It's big. Looney, what was the Dutch word of the day? Dude, I literally don't remember. Spear pad. I'm not even gonna type it out. Do it without what you will. And I don't think I'm gonna have any. Like, I feel chill. I'm excited for you guys to see the next video as well. And then the one after that, I feel like you'll finally have some sort of an idea of where I'm headed with the series. Maybe. Muscle soreness is indeed what it means, the Dutch word of the day. And as I said, I don't think I'll have any. We're chilling. Pretty much used to this, but it's so annoying that you have to tap toggle perspective twice after third person. Initially, that's like very confusing. And especially for content, but it's just one of those things where after a while, muscle memory will just take care of it for you. I was checking the stairs, but we already fixed this one. Good stuff. I think in the end, guys, the real bottleneck that we're going to run into is probably going to be Andesite. But I just don't know if I'm right about that just yet. Like, we're going to run out of one of two things, either just stone bricks or Andesite. Cracked stone bricks, we can always easily get more. I do think that I'm probably, like, pretty far done with all the mining I need for the entire project. I did, like, a heap the other day. I also broke, like, 2 more diamond picks just after I made a whole bunch of new ones. I have 6 silk touch pickaxes right now. And I still have made nothing netherite myself. Spear punt? Kevin, no, spear pine, not spear punt. Which would mean spearhead. It's almost the same word in Dutch, but it's very different in English. Stairs missing. Love it. Ooh, oh my god. Guys, Montgomery's serious question for today was actually a good one. What's my opinion on croissants? And what's my favorite type? I don't think there is a favorite type of croissant. I think it's just the classic, that's it. If you like start adding chocolate into the mix and then saying that that's your favorite, just like have something else, because you don't need the unique qualities of the croissant for that. As in what my favorite kind would be, like you have them that when they're very sort of dry and crispy, you also have them when they're more flaky or more buttery. Low-key, I think I like the buttery ones a little bit. But if you want to know more about croissants, like you really shouldn't be asking me. But there's this one video on YouTube of... I don't know what the title is. You're just look up croissant and you're going to find it, I'm pretty sure. It's a video of a guy who's like... I think he's a comedian. And he went to test the best croissant in Paris as there were like major riots going on there. And it's an incredible video. Just don't get the Pillsbury croissant in a can. That sounds insane. I think it's kind of like something like best croissant in Paris or just like, and he's just like going to different places, trying out their croissant and telling you which one you like and why. But it's an absurd video because there's literal riots going on in the back. And he just doesn't pay any attention to an entire city being on fire. Super wild time capsule that. Literally one of the all-time great YouTube videos. It's absurd. If somebody can like type the title in chat or like read it out to me, I'll know I'll know 100% whether it's the right video or not. Just from the title. hair feels so wrong. Yellow glaze. Dude, it's basically yellow glazed hair. Like, if there's one person who shouldn't be complaining, it's you. According to Moai, there's only one rule. That one rule being that you have to give the world to someone else when you die. Is that the one rule? See you later, Zen. Thank you for the help, dude. How did Dax just get wrecked by Nightfall twice? Oh, link to the video, rip. Best croissant in Paris, all caps. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Incredible video. It's like honestly wild. I saw that video as it was posted and I was like, holy crap, what is this? It also went mega viral that week. Rightfully so. Wild to think about early Looney adventures to now sleeping. Seriously, we use it like meta kind of world, right? But I mentioned this before. I think that's just the natural evolution of a Minecraft creator, because I think there's something to say for not ever using like Medica or something like it, and just being a purist and wanting to play the game. But then eventually, if you've been doing that for a while, you're gonna run into the issue where there's like so many ideas in your head that you really come to love because they've been with you for a while, and you're just not getting around to them because of like how much time it takes to fully wing everything in survival. I think it's why eventually you see people like Mog and Whip and them also just go down the Live Medica route. There, after a while, you've sort of proven that you can do it, and then you just want to push yourself and go to places that you've never been before. And I think that's a really like healthy mindset as well. What did I miss? Space Cam? Kraz, welcome. I just decided to bring it back today. Like it literally, like it wasn't super pre-planned. I decided last week that I was just gonna bring the face cam back this week and not really say anything about it. Mr. Cringe Doctor, welcome in. How many layers do I still need to do? I think we're on maze layer 3. There's 4 normal maze layers and then a top layer. So we're actually we're making good progress. Top layer is gonna throw you guys for a loop. You're gonna like that. What is UHC? Stray Dog? So UHC stands for Ultra Hardcore, and it's 2 things. So it's Ultra Hardcore, the game mode, and the game mode is sort of a PvP mode where it relies on the same thing that makes this Ultra Hardcore. Ultra Hardcore is hardcore without natural regeneration, so you can't use food to heal. And in UHC Kit, that means that your healing is restricted to golden apples or player heads sometimes, depending on where you're playing it. And when it's for a survival world, Ultra Hardcore just means that there's no healing from food items, which is why you see that I'm missing half a heart right now. There's lots of ways to heal that. But the bigger question for this world is not what is UHC, because Ultra Hardcore happens, like you'll see that in many places. The real question for this world is what is the G in UHCG? Guys, we're down to 699,999 subs. we're gonna make it to 700k again pretty soon. So the G in UHCG stands for Generations, and that is like really the thing that makes this world special. Because whenever a player dies in this world, they pass it on to a next generation. And what that really means is that I'm making this world for other creators to make content on and to make videos on. For as long as I have it, and then I give it on to the next person, because other people did that for me before I got it. And it's just gonna keep being passed around, hopefully for many years to come. which is why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Because for a world to be interesting enough to be passed along for many years, it needs secrets and quest lines and storylines. And right now, we're working on a future quest line where somebody can find an elytra, which is going to be a very valuable item, in a maze, in a big labyrinth. So right now, we're studying that up. I think that was a decent summary. One of these days, guys, somebody's going to come in and ask what it is, and I'll give, like, the perfect summary. And then we have to, like, notice it and remember it. TJ Casey, welcome in. Any updates as to when the next UHCG video may be out? Seems like it's been quite a while. Sorry, was already asked, just joined. No worries, dude, no worries. It's also a valid question because you're not wrong. It has been longer between videos than I planned for and wanted. Part of that was IRL busyness. Part of it was that I was juggling two main hardcore worlds at the same time. So I was working on UHCG videos during the week and then also like grinding my own hardcore world on streams, which is why we're streaming grindy work in UHCG now to be a bit faster. What that means... Oh, I can't see that anymore in my current layout, AJ, so we're going to need to solve that. Thank you for saying that. What it means, guys, is that I'm going to be a bit quicker with UHCG going forward, and the next video is almost done because it's a big chunky one building-wise. I spent more time on episode 4 than on episode 1 to 3 combined. To be clear with the answer, like give you a time frame, should definitely be out in the next 2 weeks because it's almost there. And if you guys want to follow like the entire series and you want to check out what it is, look for Flaming Moai on YouTube. And Moai has a playlist on his channel that has all the episodes in the entire series on it, up to and including my videos. It's also really cool because like when you become a generation in this world, you also become a collaborator on that playlist. So I can just upload videos to it. I could upload anything I want to that playlist, but I'll only do it if it's UHCG Generations. Also, it's gonna get wrecked if it's not. Rightfully so. I love this project. Like, we're gonna lock in, grind it as hard as I can, and then give it on to the next player. I learned my first time on stream. I Love Dragons. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well. What is this TikTok kind of stream? Maria, you can choose now. You can also watch it horizontal, or you can watch it vertical. So it's just there for people who are on their phone because I have like a better stream layout. Also, getting stream clips is going to be so easy with the YouTube short layout. I'll make a clips channel pretty soon. We'll like put high quality shorts on main and then clips just on its own channel because you know there's going to be moments, right? AJ, dude, thank you for the tier 1 over on Twitch. 9 months. I think AJ was already in the book, but he's gonna go in the book again. And Mr. Cringe Doctor is gonna go in the book as a bonus name. Wait, that's spelled like so. Have you ever done videos in a different language? I made some videos in Dutch, which is my native language. I'll just bust out a pull-up real quick. With a thank you to AJ for the sub. I appreciate it. Guys, if we have like a counter on the stream for the pull-ups, it'd be really nice because then I can keep a couple in the bank. No, like I can just have them add up and do them in a set. Make more sense. Was that 25? I think so. Maybe 26. I'm not keeping track. Quick sip of water. Since you're Dutch, are you keen on Max Verstappen? I don't watch Formula 1. I sort of keep up with it just from news, just reading news. And since I don't watch it, I don't have a very strong opinion on Max Verstappen, but legend in this sport, of course. That's commendable regardless of what the sport is. What are we doing? Isle of Dragons? We're building a big maze for a future generation who's gonna inherit this world. To find their elytra, hopefully. If they're decent at navigating mazes. It's a pretty tricky maze, I think. Wait, I was on the wrong stream the whole time? Maybe I need to like change the bottom part of the vertical stream to say that we're also streaming horizontal for whoever wants it. I don't know. I do see that the text is slightly misplaced on the vertical one. I'll fix that. I think I placed it and then I made the screen a little bit bigger. Guys, if you're watching the vertical stream, like, how does it work for you guys? Do you think the size of the Minecraft window is the right scale and stuff? Or is there anything you'd like to change? Some people are saying Max Verstappen is the loony in Formula 1. I don't think I'm quite on Max Verstappen level Minecraft-wise. Mr. Cringe-Doctor, do I have any plans for Carnival? No, not really. It's never been a thing that I celebrate. Sometimes I'll go there with friends. So it's kind of like, I don't really make plans, but sometimes I'll stumble into somebody else's plans. And that just randomly happens, or it doesn't. Okay, I think I want to get rid of this wall here. That doesn't look too nice. I think that was a design error. Dude, I hate randomly walking off a wall so much. Feels so bad. I was gonna replace that one block, but that's what I literally just corrected. That was the worst one of the entire stream. Crouch, Looney, crouch? Nah, you walk slower. It's not good. Maria, I have to go to the gym in an hour. I don't want to go. Do it. You'll feel better after. It's always like, sometimes you're not feeling it, but almost every single time you'll feel better about it after having done it. So just do it. Trust the process. And you're gonna get that feeling more if you commit to it over a time period. Get Swift Sneak. I think I have Swift Sneak. I do, but you're still faster if you just sprint. Granted, if you fall off too many times, you're gonna start losing it. It becomes a net negative. Can't have that. This Jim guy's both very popular and very bullied. Yeah, poor Jim. How many layers is the maze? 5. Looney face cam? Sake? Yes! I just randomly decided that it was time to bring it back. Yellow Glaze, you're just not as much of a gamer as me. I mean, that's acceptable, like, professional gamer out here. Oh, that was cracked. Yeah, guys, I'm out of blocks. Oh my holy creepers. We're farming. I picked up 0 gunpowder here. It is not okay. Am I missing any? Skeletons. What's this? Arrow. I feel like there was more. Okay, probably not. Guys, we're gonna get these, and then it's time for the cows. I'm running out of dinner. Oh my no! Stop, stop, stop! Dude, that was close. Okay, dinner. That was an incredible whiff. Okay. I think there's another one. No, that's... I think I still need more food. 38. Yeah, we'll get some more. $54 is valid. Is this Schematica? Dumb. I think it was used to call that. Nowadays it's called Light Medica, but it's probably like the same thing. Not entirely sure. Could you repeat what you just asked, AJ? Dang it. How is it that after 4 years and 6 people, or 3 years, 6 people, there's no perfected food source? It's just this world has been moving slow, like on purpose. People have kept it moving slow and been stuck in the early game for a little bit. Okay, are those baby zombies still here? Because I don't want to go on fire again. No, before I heal up. And there are golden carrots. I'm just out, so I'm taking food from this area. I also have better healing than this, but not on me. Heal at the saloon in the shallows? Dude, that's actually so valid, and I need to go there anyway. Let's do it. That almost never happens, so it's like a good call. Let me take apples in case I like run into something stupid on the way. Wait, do I have shulker boxes? I should. Beautiful block placements. Don't ask any questions, please. Is this the first maze you're making? Yeah, I've never done that. It's pretty enjoyable to do. Like, it's a cool process. See, even the bot knows he's bald. It's like everybody knows except for me. You can't see yourself, of course. Okay. This is some next level gaslighting. How many of these quests have I made so far? There's 5 of these ones. 4 of those are mostly done. Mostly done if I include this one. And then one of them needs so much work, it's crazy. Okay, these are done. Cherry, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I play any world until I beat the Ender Dragon. How do you stay motivated to play and build cool things? Okay, if you play it until you beat the Ender Dragon, I think that the problem you have to solve is before you go to the Ender Dragon. I think you gotta make sure that you care about the world, because caring about it is the thing that is gonna keep you going. So maybe extend your early game a little bit and like do more before you even consider going to the Ender Dragon. I think that could maybe help you out. Just make sure that you have like a cool starter house that you can go back to after getting your wings. And then from there you can develop the world further. Okay, that's not all the crackstone bricks, but I'll pick up whatever we find later. Do we need anything else from here? Don't think so. Oh yeah, we were gonna go to the shallows for healing. Crowded. It probably helps to have an audience to share with. I mean, that definitely helps, but that audience can also be small. Like, just sort of archive it and share it with your friends who also like to share their worlds with you. And it, like, that also helps for inspiration. Dude, I've never actually legitimately used this kind of a moment. Thanks to whoever suggested this. This is epic. It's also almost out of fish. Let's replenish. This is also such a cool thing about UHCG, that you'll start doing these random things that you never would even consider just because there's somebody who's going to be here after you. What did you say, AJ? You get a lot of regen from killing a fish. So the way that works is you get 5 seconds for every axolotl, up to 20. And they're all in that same container, but that's the magic of it. Andrew, dude, thank you for the 18 months. That's a year and a half. Hey, beautiful people, can you believe Looney wore a wig to stream? I know, it's incredible, right? The commitment to the bit on my part, not your part. You guys, of course, are just speaking truth. Let's put Andrew in the book. And let's put Maria on her alt in the book. He's so blonde. Paisley, I know. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Sherry, if you're still here, I'm kind of curious if that, like, little bit of advice sounds like something that makes sense for you. A lot of salmon. It's healing for future generations. We got to keep them alive. Dude, I low-key would love it if there's, at some point, a generation that is just, like, not skilled at the game whatsoever. It would make for an interesting twist. Ludius Air Illusional. Okay! You guys are so supportive and nice, it's crazy. This portal is terribly located at the edge of like that forest. Milk Void, welcome in. This is gonna keep me going for a while again. That's nice. Oh, wait. We keep that going there. Dude, the random blocks that I keep placing on the floor. What am I doing? Okay, those are filled up. That's fine. That pork chop is just a goner now. I said pork chop is a goner. Okay, we'll leave the gaps here. Don't need those anymore. Don't need this. And probably don't need that. Trust it. There we go. Just remembered your multi-stream. Right guy, welcome in. Always find your stream on YouTube, but I like watching on Twitch. You got options now. You can go vertical, you can go horizontal, you can go YouTube, you can go Twitch. If everything works as intended, you might even be able to watch on TikTok soon, which I don't think anybody will, but people on TikTok might. And like, maybe we'll actually find some good ones that like it over here. Guys, I heard from Tan, like Tanisha, she told me that ever since like she started streaming on TikTok, her Twitch viewership over a couple months tripled, which is crazy. It's Player 33, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing good. That's a saying. I hate that works, but that makes zero sense when you think about it. I mean, I get the idea that you're saying like, okay, I don't like TikTok, it's not my platform. But for a lot of people, it's their main platform. Doesn't mean they're not awesome people. Like, they could just happen to be on their phone watching that. But be a great addition to, like, doesn't TikTok suppress your streams in the algorithm if you mention another platform by its name? I have no idea. Okay, I think there's one block missing here. Oh no, that's that one wall. Guys, we're up a layer. We're winning. Bright guy, dude! Again, thank you for the prime sub. 10 months total already. 6-year-old daughter just got big into Minecraft. Showed her your world tours of this world and the last one, and she's wasn't all. I kept saying, you built all that? It's the loony way. We built all of that. We're gonna put Brian in a book. Guys, since the face cam is back now, I decided I'm not a lazy bum. and I want to work for your support. So any donation or a membership, right? Thank you so much. Here's a pull-up. It's yours. Dude, I angled my legs so weirdly to not hit the wall there. That felt very strange. I had cursor drift to the left with my whole body. Nookbite, is this the past the world? That's exactly what this is. Top layer? Yep. The top layers go like... Low-key, they're the most work. Show your guns? No. This is not a show your guns stream. I don't carry. Oh my god, I just tried to disable my easy plays like 7 times in a row and I failed every time. That's how you can literally die. Liddy's girlfriend, I understand and respect your choices. Because I didn't pull up. That's wild. I did it again. Same mistake. 1-1. Yo, what's up? Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. Still though, guys, the top layers do feel very satisfying. This was layer 3 out of 5. I think it was the last normal layer, which is kind of a vibe. And with last normal layer, I mean that the next one... Oh, the next one is a little interesting. Puzzler! Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the prime sub as well. We're gonna put the puzzle man in the book. Bonus name for that one. Let's put Crawdled in. I'm gonna run it. Anybody who's like really strict with it is gonna say like that didn't count. You can't just in voice call repeat me and say that it doesn't count. I'll do it. I'll pull out an extra on the next one, but I kind of just like the first one, or like the first centimeter of that was like half lag assisted. It was crazy. I just kind of just stepped up. It's not okay. You probably couldn't even see like on the angle, but it felt so wrong. Sake, I feel you seem to be favoring your right arm on the pull-ups. That is an interesting observation. I'm gonna try and like pay attention to that. I've been here for like 2 hours. You've read multiple of my comments. That's wild. Oh my god, bro. Don't be like that. Guys, thank you so much if you just followed on Twitch. Usually I'll always like read out your name and say thank you. My setup is a bit scuffed today. So wait, could you repeat, AJ? Ivec and Lady Phoenix, thank you so much for the follows. I'll like read them out every time, but my setup is a bit scuffed today with the first vertical stream. So 3 stream chats, and because of that, I'm missing something. Dude, honestly, that's not even the reason. It kind of is, but like I overhauled the entire office, so my girlfriend and I can work in here together more easily. And she was kind of tucked away behind a wall of monitors before, which is just not the nicest vibe. So that one monitor is like not there. So all of my chats are now on one screen rather than two. Phoenix with the hello! Yo, welcome in. Thank you for being here. And as I said, thank you for the follow. We could clip the next pull-up for you to see. Honestly, that last one, because I had sort of that lift off, I'm curious if it was just that one or all of them. Honestly, I think I can just feel it on the next one. I'll pay attention to it. I imagine your desks face to face, like in the movie the other. It is they are face to face now, kind of, which is nice. That's like a fun way to work. No one is perfectly symmetrical. As long as you don't seriously have your body leaning, it's fine. No, I know. Yeah, like you're gonna have a dominant body part left to right. It's even like it's not even up like fully gonna be dependent on your movement patterns or musculature. It can just be that your brain is better at like sending the motor unit signals to one side of your body than the other one. Like you're more effectively able to utilize all of your arm. I think to prevent imbalances like the one you referenced is just occasionally do things with one arm at a time and then like start them with your weak arm. And if you do that, you're gonna like be within a reasonable margin. Sabi, thank you for the 1,000 foreign dono. I just heard a funny thing. Let's see, Basecamp, can you please show us some of your gains? I just arrived and might have to go soon. What is it with the gains requests? We're gonna put Sabi in there. I'll demonstrate the gains on the way back because I owe you a pull-up and I have to make up for the poor one that I gave Puzzla a minute ago. Let me first sleep though because safety first. It's important. Okay. I'll do 2. The funniest things. Oh wait, here's the gains. The funniest thing happened. I walked over to do the pull-up. I'm on the way back, and from my headphones, I just hear in the mod PC, as I'm doing the pull-ups, I hear somebody go like, with a slight delay, like, I don't know who did that, but it sounded funny as hell. Oh, that's a bug that I needed there. Dude, I'm just, guys, I'm gonna do this. I never do this. What is my golden apple stat in this world? I've used 5. I've used 3 enchanted golden apples. How did I pick these up 326 times? It's because I just put them in a container and then I pick them back up, I think. Let me heal. Those are perfect. What are people on about? I think it was literally just that last one that was a bit wacky. And then on this one, I was paying attention to it, so it's fine. Lendick, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Why are you blonde? I just ran into like a big old pot of bleach the other day. Like It might sound bad, but honestly, you should have seen the pot of bleach. Like, it barely survived. Oh, I literally went dire because I needed stairs and then I didn't get any. Creepers eat cake! Yo, facecam! Yup! Welcome in, Mr. Bros, or welcome to the stream as well. Hope you're doing well. Looney needs to make Looney blonde, like the Minecraft character. Nah, I like him with his pink hair. I feel like I don't have to be one-to-one to my Minecraft character. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. What is this? Stone bricks. Oh, I actually don't have those. Crazy. I feel like I'm gonna be out of cracked bricks, but no, that's not true. Because I was thinking of dyeing my hair ash grayish. Any recommendations, Looney? My natural hair is as black as it gets. You have to bleach it. If you don't bleach it, you don't stand a chance to dye it any sort of color. It's just not gonna take at all. And as for the bleaching, you can dye your own hair perfectly fine, but I would recommend to get the bleaching done by a professional because that stuff is kind of vicious. Soulful Roses, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I haven't been able to join the stream in a while, but I'm glad to be able to catch this one. First face cam back. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna put Soulful Rose in the book. Thank you so much. And the bonus name for that one goes out to Halves. I'm gonna bust out another pull-up. Guys, I gotta say, like, I'm starting to feel them in my hands a little bit. Again, I just hear it like through the voice. But I think the funniest thing is I feel like you were trying to compensate for the delay and just fired it a little bit early, so it overlapped better. It did overlap better, but it was still a little bit late. It is funny though to be up there and to just through your headphones just hearing yeah. Because it's a stupid sound. Hippie the dude, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, guys. Okay, just in time. I realized that I forgot to put torches here. This would have been a messed up layer. Yo, that cheeky land on the bat actually felt so nice. Mods pass up who's making the sound? I'm pretty sure it's Lambs. It was Looney. Oh my god. Wrong pick. Need more torches. They actually told me that several times. Wait, what did you tell me several times? Oh, the torches, dude, I'm so sorry. I was just yapping. Zero attention was paid and it was not your fault. When is stream gonna end today? Dude, Mickey, I'm so glad that you asked that, because I actually gotta go in 9 minutes. And like, I gotta go in 9 minutes because I'm meeting a friend for coffee at the station. And today was the only day you could really make it out of work. So I gotta like go in a bit. And then I'm gonna pedal on my bike. Like I'm gonna go fast as the wind to make it there on time. Most important coffee of my life. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but Crowder, thanks for putting my name in. You're welcome, dude. Thank you for being here. Genuinely appreciate it. Bro, you live on coffee, slow down. Mixa, you saw me with my 2 cups of coffee for the day. And then, like, I don't know if I'm actually gonna go drink coffee, even though we're going to a coffee place. You guys understand that they serve several things at a coffee place, right? Not just a coffee. I know it's kind of a revolutionary concept, but they can do multiple things there. Bro, you live on coffee, slow down is actually so valid. If you've seen a guy for 3 hours and he like just had 2 coffee and is gonna get a 3rd, that's a pretty bad like bad sign right there. Do you mean a cafe? This is an interesting thing, Lendit, because they'll call it differently here. A cafe is like a bar in the Netherlands, and I'm not going to a bar. I'm going to a coffee place. Honestly, like cafe as like a name is better. I will admit. But hey, I did not write the dictionary around here. Like I didn't make the rules. I just learned the language. I didn't make it. A cafe and a bar are 2 very, very different things. Right, that's what I'm saying. It's a caffeine bar. Honestly, AJ, let me ask, how in any way is caffeine bar a better term than a cafe? Like, how does that work? That was a very comprehensive overhead overview. I was like, nope. That was low-key perfect. There were 2 stacks in there. Caffeine bar is better. Okay. I'll just trust. If you guys are certain that caffeine bar is better, then I'm about to head to a caffeine bar. It sounds cursed though. It sounds all sorts of wrong. Guys, there's a funny thing with this whole like ring pull-up thing for like memberships and donations. Right now, I feel like I've done a decent job explaining what I'm doing. If we do this for a little while, like I'm definitely gonna forget to say what's up, and I'll just get a donut and run to the wall, do a pull-up. People are gonna be so confused if they've never seen it. They're like, why did bro just do a pull-up out of nowhere and then continue streaming? What the hell is going on here? I mean, most normal streamer behavior on the internet, right? It could be so much worse. Haruki, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. What is the thing with the stone bricks being faster? Oh, dude, yeah, stone bricks in a stone cutter don't save any resources. Like, it's the same. And it is, like, so slow to do that. People used to swear you get less if you craft. Dude, people say so many things. Or in other words, people talk a lot. Which they really do. Not me, of course. Like, I just say sensible things. Totally listen to me. Sensible things such as it's not a wig. Go away, Skelly. I'm so curious, guys. If I were to, like, I'm definitely gonna do this. I'm gonna take a flashback clip of this entire maze and just see, like, what it looks like and how many mobs are on the inside, because I need to know. Like, it's for the future gens. We gotta make sure it's all right. I'm so curious, like, how much of a mob fest it is, or how effectively I did light it up at least a little bit. I think it's gonna be kind of a mob fest, honestly. Thank you for the heads up. Wow, I appreciate that. You have a boxing fight coming up on February 7th? Have you done that before, Andrew? That's like, that's a cool moment, but I can also imagine that it's a bit nerve-wracking. I understand that you've been training for it, but... Let me see. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to continue this grind tomorrow because I got place to be. Lendit, are we streaming YouTube as well? Yeah, YouTube and YouTube vertical as of today. Like I'm all over the place. For today, let me put Lendit 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Definitely not a 5 there for some reason. Thank you for being here. We're gonna put Mixa Shah in the book. Thank you for being here. Soft Cactus said hi. Thank you for watching the stream, dude. I hope you enjoyed it. Eric Tillotson was here. Thank you for watching. Lady Phoenix in several places. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. That is not going as planned. We'll put Caswell in case you're not in. Creepers Eat Cake. Thank you for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Speed Pilot. Good to see you. Thank you for being here today. Let's see if we can fill this page. We'll put Paisley in. You're just going to go in as Paisley today. Akatsuki Sniper. Thank you for watching. Akatsuki Sniper. Like so. The refreshing guy. What a name. In all caps too. Kevin is going to make it in. Thank you for being here. Banger song to end on. Mr. Browser, thank you for watching. As long as you don't confuse me with the other Paisley, I would never. Hippie the Dude, thank you for being here. And then Zig90 TSI is gonna go in the book. We're signing for UHCG January 29. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Lost Trial Part 3 or something? I don't know. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to be back tomorrow. I was going to say same time, but tomorrow's stream starts the usual time, which is an hour later than I started today, and will go on for an hour longer than it did today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're on Switch, you're gonna have to find somewhere to go after yourself because I gotta run. Thank you for being here. Until the next one.